The skeletal frame of the abandoned textile factory loomed against the bruised twilight sky, its rusted corrugated iron skin pockmarked with gaping holes, like vacant eyes staring out into the desolate landscape. A thick, cloying silence hung in the air, broken only by the mournful whistle of the wind as it snaked through the shattered window panes. Driven by a foolish dare, or perhaps a morbid curiosity, young Elias slipped through a gaping hole in the chain-link fence, his footsteps echoing eerily on the cracked concrete floor. Inside, the air was thick with the musty scent of decay and the ghostly residue of machine oil. Shadows danced in the dim light, filtering through the grimy skylights, morphing into grotesque shapes that seemed to follow his every move. A low, rhythmic thumping pulsed from the depths of the factory, a sound that resonated deep within his chest, like a second heartbeat. He ventured further, past rusting machinery and tangled webs, until he reached the heart of the factory, the main weaving room. Here, the thumping was deafening, and the shadows seemed to writhe and coalesce into humanoid forms. Then he saw it, a massive loom, still intact, its threads shimmering with an unnatural luminescence, weaving a tapestry of shadows that shifted and pulsed with the rhythmic thumping. But the threads weren't thread, they were strands of hair, long and black, and as Elias watched, a skeletal hand emerged from the tapestry, its bony fingers reaching out, beckoning him closer. He turned to flee, but the factory doors had vanished, replaced by a wall of the same shimmering, hair-woven tapestry. The thumping intensified, and a chorus of whispers, like the rustling of dry leaves, filled the air, chanting a name, Elias, Elias. He looked down and saw that the concrete floor was no longer concrete, but a thick, tangled carpet of the same black hair, and that his own feet were sinking into it, threads wrapping around his ankles, pulling him down into the tapestry's waiting embrace. The thumping stopped, replaced by an unnerving silence. Then a single, clear voice whispered in his ear, "We've been waiting for you." And a cold, bony hand gripped his shoulder, revealing that the whispers were not from the tapestry, but from the rusted machinery itself. Each piece now bearing a face woven from the same black hair, their empty eyes fixed on him.